Okay, so let's go over this article here. Cleo Smith News. Kidnapped suspect appears in court as audio released of police rescuing 4-year-old. A 36-year-old man has appeared in court charged with the abduction of 4-year-old Cleo Smith. So now he has been charged with it. Terry Kelly, appeared briefly at Carnarvon Magistrates Court on Thursday, faced with a string of charges, including forcibly taking a child under 16. He was refused bail and is expected to appear again in court on the 6th of December. It comes after Cleo vanished from her family's tent in the early hours of October the 16th at the remote Blowholes Shacks campsite, sparking a huge search. The youngster was found safe on Wednesday after police raided a locked house in Carnarvon, a town about 62 miles south of the campsite and just 2 miles from her family home. She had been playing with dolls with the light on inside a room at the time, police said. In an audio recording released by police of the moment Cleo was found, an officer can be heard saying, "We've got her, we've got her," as another asked the child, "What's your name, sweetheart?" After being asked a third time, the child finally responds, "My name is Cleo." Cleo's mother, Ellie Smith, said her family is whole again after the youngster was reunited with her parents, while Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison described the breakthrough as a huge relief. Follow the latest live updates below. Let's see. Police have released an audio recording of the moment missing 4-year-old was found. An officer can be heard saying, "I've got you, Bubby. You're all right," as another asked the child, "What is your name, sweetheart?" After the third time, the child finally responded, "My name is Cleo." Man is charged with abduction after the child vanished from the family's tent at a remote campsite. Let's listen.
I got it.
Hey, Bobby.
Spin the camera in.
Hey, come here. Come here. I got you, Bobby.
What's your name?
You're alright.
What's your name, sweetheart?
My name is Cleo.
Your name
You're
is
all
Cleo.
right.
Hello, Cleo.
My name is Cleo. Madeline McCann's parents have said they have been given hope after the 4-year-old Australian girl was found alive on Monday after being missing for 18 days. Cleo Smith was found alive and well on Monday after vanishing from her parents' tent in Western Australia. The disappearance triggered a massive search, which led to police recovering their child in a home more than 60 miles away and 2 miles from their home. The 4-year-old's case was labeled Australia's Madeline McCann due to similarities to Madeline's disappearance while holidaying in Portugal 14 years ago with their family. So here you see the McCanns. The police search for Cleo involved looking across land, sea, and air with reconnaissance planes used to search sparsely populated areas. ABC reporter Manfield revealed what the extensive search operation had consisted of, saying police were up in the air on horseback using drones to forensically map every area inch by inch looking for clues. Police even went through hundreds of bags of rubbish on the side of the road for a stretch of 373 miles. Speaking to reporters on Thursday, Detective Superintendent Wild revealed how police had to go through hundreds of thousands of bit of evidence and testimony. We had to sift through a lot of information, the statements of the 100 people who were at the campsite, CCTV footage, data from phones. He said $1 million reward for information on Cleo's whereabouts was also offered to the public by authorities. What happened to the 4-year-old who went missing for 18 days? She was found unharmed. This is all the same things, and it's saying that it was an opportunistic. Oh my goodness, abduction. The family's whole again. We've already read this. To find a little girl, a vulnerable little girl, after 18 days, obviously people think the worst, but importantly, hope was never lost, he added. She was aware and alert when she was discovered. They were relieved to find her alive and well. And it was amazing to see her behave like a normal 4-year-old child would, he said. He added that he had been to see Cleo and that she was bubbly and laughing and playing in her backyard. She was eating an icy pole and told me it was very sticky to eat. She was just delightful. The police went on to add that the family would be counseled on the next steps in the investigation. Meanwhile, the lead investigators in the case have urged the public to refrain from spreading wild conspiracy theories on social media. The man was taken to the hospital twice as precautionary measure after he was injured in custody before taken back to Carnarvon Police Station. So he's been to the hospital twice. I guess they wrongfully identified him. They got the wrong pictures, it looks like. Let's see what else they have. They issued an apology. We've seen that. They offered a $1 million reward fund. We saw that. From the moment this investigation began, the Western Australian Police Force conducted themselves to the absolute highest level of professionalism, he told 7 News. The important thing for police, if we're going to interview someone about offenses as serious as this, we will need them in a condition where they have had a rest, they're in good mental state, and they've been fed. So we got to make sure we give them the best opportunity to answer questions, and that's to ensure that the court process is validated if we get to that point. One of the officers involved in the rescue of Cleo Smith had missed his son's school graduation, the police minister has said. WA police minister praised the 4 officers, noting that one of them had missed his son's leaving event. Oh, so sad. He told us last night a story. He'd apologized to his son, and his son said to him, "Dad, what you're doing is way too important, and it is an incredible thing to see." Cleo's parents had a small amount of hope, but I'm pretty sure they thought they were never going to give her a cuddle again. I'm pretty sure they all slept in the same room just cuddling all night. Okay, let's see. The man, where did this just jump? Yeah. The man suspected of kidnapping 4-year-old Cleo was hospitalized after being attacked. In custody, reports have suggested. Another prisoner is thought to have beaten up 36-year-old after learning who he was, according to the media. The alleged attacker's mom told Daily Mail, as soon as he heard this bloke was arrested over that little Cleo, he blew up, beat him black and blue. I tell you what, he got a real hiding. My son had to be taken out in shackles, she added. Police will give Cleo Smith time with her family before they ask her about what happened during her 18-day disappearance, the force's deputy police commissioner said. She spent last night with her family for the first time. Neighbors described him as an overweight man with long black hair. One resident says she has seen him coming and going from the property over the past 2 weeks. I just saw him in and out by his house, she said. Speaking to the Sun, they said, kidnapped children can be found. This case is proof and gives Kate and Jerry and all those other families of missing people hope. They never stop hoping for that happy and positive news. Madeline, 3, disappeared from the family's hotel room in Portugal in May of 2007. So, there you go. If we hear anything else, I will be sure to give you an update.